Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
So I think people are very averse of AI right now. They're not trying to use it as well as it could be used. And I also think AI is at a very nascent stage. So right now, what we are seeing in the next 6 months or in the next 1 year, AI is going to evolve a lot more, and the uses of it in Excel would be a lot more. So I tried to cover some of those things in my session, but I think people should start using AI and understand how it works, and then they would be able to benefit from it a lot more.
Well, I think that's something that has the potential, has a future. At this point, there is still a long way to go. You can get some productivity boosts. Some things are still, like today it was mentioned, it's like 85% precision rate. So you have to be quite strong as a human as well, so that this team works together, right?
I'm enthusiastic at the moment, but I believe that the AI needs to be generally available where people work with data. And the formula that Sumit showed today in the morning was exactly what people need, but it's still behind an API. You still have to do a few things. So my general opinion of AI is that it is going to take over a lot of work that we do at the moment, but it needs to be more generally available and slightly more accurate than what it is today. So
I think the challenge with AI is, so like with the generative AI, you've got in Word and Outlook, it's really good because it helps you with writing sentences, but the problem with Excel is because it's so fact-based, you don't want something that's generative, you want something that always gives you the same results. So I'm currently a bit torn. I'm waiting to see where it goes. I think it could be awesome, but I think if Microsoft don't implement it properly, it could be a bit mediocre. So Microsoft, they've got the challenge to make it awesome. Well, my view is that their AI is about artificial intelligence, and the thing that's better than artificial intelligence is actual intelligence. So, and that's all about having the right structure and how things are placed in the right place. And if you feed rubbish into AI, you get rubbish out, right? So it should help us with Excel, because if we can get our structures right in Excel and then we feed it into AI, it should give us the things that we need. But we know that there's so much dirty data in the world that we put that into AI, it's not going to solve the problem. So we've got to get the data right first, and some of that is in Excel. So Excel's here to stay.
Well, that's a great question. So let's start with AI in Excel. So my impression is that it's growing. So my talk is going to be about building an AI application in Excel versus using an already pre-built AI application. And I think that actually makes a difference, because many people who are using Excel, they're not going to be data scientists, but they're going to be using these end product tools in AI. So some of them are very promising. I think, though, at least in terms of Copilot, there's still a lot of work to be done. You know, it can't do everything yet, but there is a very bright future in which it will be able to do a lot. I mean, we're probably going to enter into the Star Trek Next Generation age where we say, computer, do this and that, and it's going to do it. In terms of the current state, and this is how everything is, any technology, how it exists right now, it's never as good as they promise. But I do think 10, 20 years down the line, it's going to be so ingrained in what we do, we won't even think about it. I mean, this has already happened with the internet. It's already happened with the cloud. It's already happened in many ways with big data. But each of these, as they came out, when we learned about them, we were all very skeptical because they offered so many promises. And so when I think about like the last few years, AI, big data, crypto, non-fungible coins, like all of those things actually have turned into true technologies. But in the moment of the hype, they all kind of they went too far with it. And so I think that's where we are right now.
To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect to start with, but it's been awesome. You've got so many fantastic speakers, and there's so many people here who they know so much about Excel, and it's at their level, it's what they need to hear, it's the kind of content that they can't get anywhere else. So yeah, Excel Days is fantastic.
Oh, it's amazing. This is so well organized, and there are so many amazing speakers, so I'm lucky to be here.
So what I really like about this conference is I feel like at home here. I feel I'm with my people, so I'm with the speakers, many of whom are friends, but also many of the people in the audience are my friends, or they've seen my work before. And I think it's just really cool to have an inviting and warm community that loves to learn about Excel. And I really love when different locations, like there's a big Excel and data footprint where people celebrate it and love to learn.
I was a blogger back then. I used to see Bulgaria Excel Days. I wanted to visit, but I am so grateful that you have me here as a speaker. So this has been a most revered conference that I used to look up back then and also now. So it's been a pleasure to have here and speak to all the people and present here. Thank you.
That's such a lovely place to be.